What if I told you that the greatest barrier to Jesus is the religion built in his name? What if I told you that being a follower of Christ isn't a label you wear, but a path of submission that most have traded for a prayer? You say you love him, and I believe you do, but do you love the man or the myth they handed to you? You say God descended, that the infinite became small. We say God is the greatest, he doesn't need to crawl. You say he was murdered to save us from our sin, but if God is the eternal, how could death even win? Think for a moment, use the logic he gave. How can the creator of life be the prisoner of a grave? You wear the cross around your neck, a symbol of his pain. If your brother were executed, would you wear the weapon as a chain? If your mother was hurt, would you honor the blade? See, this is the shadow where your reason has strayed. We used to worship the Maker, the one who is high, until we started worshiping the one who had to eat, sleep, and cry. You marvel at his birth, a miracle, it's true. But Adam had no father and no mother too. If a fatherless birth makes Jesus the Son, then Adam is more divine when the counting is done. But God says be, and the universe appears. He doesn't need a lineage to wipe away our fears. Jesus used to pray, stop, think, ask who. If he were the Almighty, who was he talking to? Was he talking to himself? Was it all just a show? Or was he a humble servant with a God he had to know? He said, I can do nothing of my own self. But you put his humanity on a high golden shelf. He preached the one. The church preached the three. He spoke of the Father's will. You spoke of the tree. He never asked for your worship. He asked for your walk. But it's easier to sing hymns than to follow his talk. You eat what he forbade, you change what he kept, while the true path of the Messiah is the one that's been swept. I don't tell you this to mock, I tell you this because I care. Because the Jesus of the Quran is a breath of fresh air. He's a prophet, a warrior, a spirit, and a light who pointed to the Father, the only one with the might. Stop loving the image. Start loving the truth, because love is a fire, but logic is the proof.